All right, today we're talking about proteins, and proteins in the sense that how much is a protein, what's the serving size, and how often should I eat it. So protein, the rule is you want to have a variety. A variety of protein is best for our bodies, because protein is a very hard thing for our body to digest. So eating a variety of proteins will help our bodies not get clogged up. It'll also have some things like beef. Beef is one of the hardest things for our bodies to break down, so we don't want to get our body clogged up with this. Recommendations for things like beef, for men, once a week is appropriate. For women, maybe once a month, because we want to replace the iron that we lose in our monthly cycle. And as far as protein goes, variety. So that means ground turkey, that means beef, that means a chicken, that means a fish, and I always like to have one meatless night with just like lentils or beans or a lot of veggies. That way our body can reset with those veggies and actually use the fibers in the fiber to decompress all the proteins that we're eating throughout the week. So we want to have our always thinking about how we're going to make our bodies work for us with the food that we put into our body, and we do that by just knowing how to regulate that with balance. So balance in all spectrums, and it kind of keeps things interesting that way as well. So talking about portion sizes with protein. So if you want to use your hands, it's really easy to measure. So this is the size of beef. All right, the palm of your hand is the size of what beef would be. The palm of your entire hand is going to be how much chicken that you can have for a size of that. So if you want to use that as a gauge, that's also, so ground turkey, you can use a whole fistful or any kind of ground chicken. I'm not too concerned with the portion size on chicken because it's not high cholesterol, it's a pretty clean meat, but where we want to watch our portions is with the beef. So this one right here is 10 ounces. This would serve us about 5 ounces each, so that's 2 servings. When we get a pound of anything, that is 4 servings. So we should be able to get 4 hamburgers out of here, and that goes for beef as well. Fish you want to have, it's the size of your hand as well. That goes with shrimp and any kind of fish, salmon, whitefish. That's a serving size for that. Protein is important to have for our muscles. We want to make sure we're getting enough in there. We're getting it in our snacks, but we're also getting it into all of the meals. So we got to build those muscles. Muscles can't build unless we have adequate amount of protein, and that way we can get it through the variety. The more variety, the better. That's why I want to be sneaky about it and try and get a protein in with everything that we do. Even then, it's very hard because protein, a whole chicken breast, it's only 20 grams, 10 grams in a tablespoon of peanut butter, and then about 20 grams in any kind of serving of other protein from a fish to beef even. So just think about that. When we don't have an adequate amount of protein, we tend to binge eat on carbs. Carbs, milk, those are really common cravings that you get when you're low on protein, and that's why it's really important breakfast, lunch, dinner has at least those 20 grams in it. We got our 20 grams in our snacks, so by the end of the day we're somewhere around 100. Okay, that's the goal.